All right, Ralph here, Boricuasans. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And tonight, we are going to talk about the Lattafa's Ra'ed line. If you guys know, there is Ra'ed Blue, my daughter's favorite, Ra'ed Silver, and Ra'ed Oud. Stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, comment, repost, redo all the good things that make these videos fun. Now, I'm going to go in the order that I acquired these fragrances. The first one I got out of the line that I got was what is called Ra'ed Luxe, or as I like to call it, everybody calls it Ra'ed Blue. You'll notice an impressive little dent going on up there because I wore the crap out of this one over the summer. This is supposed to be inspired by Dolce & Gabbana's K, one of them. I'm not sure if it's the Parfum or the EDT, I don't know, and honestly, I don't care because one of the ones, I got one by Sahari. It's supposed to be inspired by the Dolce & Gabbana K, which I prefer the Sahari because it lasts longer. Now, let's talk about this one right quick. The main accords are aromatic, fruity, sweet, woody, fresh aquatic, ozonic, fresh spicy, amber, and green. It almost looks like a summer, spring, maybe fall. The ratings are 4.8. Let's look at some of these notes up in here. All right, the top notes are watermelon, juniper, pineapple, pink pepper, jasmine, silk tree blossom. Middle notes are herbal notes, sage, lavender, and cinnamon. The base notes: ice, strawberry, vetiver, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, musk, chestnut, and tonka bean. That is a buffet of awesomeness. If y'all didn't catch all that, but I'm gonna put the thing up on the screen for you to look at. I just know and remember very vividly, this one smells absolutely killer. It's very, to this thing, it's an old school, like back in the day, this is what you wore. Like office friendly, not gonna offend anybody. Unless you're, I saw a video the other day that I about died, and I'm gonna put a clip on this.
And also, and I'm not joking, they were told not to be wearing, any aggressive scents.
Please don't go into that space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance, right? Because that's going to be difficult for people.
Oh,
it's too damn funny. But anyway, this is not going to offend anybody. Oh man, this is awesome. It does remind me of Dolce & Gabbana's K, yes. But again, this one and Sahari's last a lot longer than the Dolce & Gabbana, and I know because I own it. I prefer these, sorry. Ra'ed Luxe. Okay. The second one we're going to talk about is Ra'ed Silver. Now, this one is my daughter's favorite. This was one night this week was my scent of the night, and when I was tucking her in, she smelled it and she's like, "Daddy, I like that one a lot. Wear it tomorrow." And of course, I'm like, "Okay." So I wore it the next day, and it's killer. It's awesome. It lasted the whole shift. It's awesome. The main accords are warm, spicy, citrus, vanilla, amber, leather, cinnamon, animalic, powdery, fresh, and musky. Ratings are 4.16. Let's talk about some of the notes here. Citruses, spices, mandarin orange, middle notes, cinnamon, amber, saffron, cloves. Base notes: vanilla, musk, leather, oud, and ambergris. Allegedly inspired by Pure Excess Night by Paco Rabanne. And you know what? I've never smelled it. So let's remind our honker what this one is, because I wore this week and this is just unbelievably awesome. I really, really like this one, and it really, really lasts. Yeah. How can I? This one, to me, old school blue awesomeness, old school evening awesomeness. So that's why I like to wear this one in the summer, spring, this one more in the fall. They're both awesome. I mean, you cannot go wrong with either of these. I'm here to say these are just awesome. If you see them, get them. They're not expensive, and the boxes are really cool. This is the one of them. They're really cool. Now, let's talk about Ra'ed Oud. This one is a new addition to the collection as it arrived this week. Because I told you guys that I am going backwards. Because seems to me, and I've said it before, that a lot of these companies are putting out crap that's been redone, rehashed 1,000 times, and so I'm looking at the older stuff. This one, in fact, came out, and I'll tell you when. This came out in 2021. So to me, that's still new. To a lot of the kids out there, oh, that's old as hell. Now, let's talk about the Mana Quartz here. Mana Quartz are, and again, and I was looking for, I knew they got 3 in the line, but I was really wanting this one for the fall and winter. The Mana Quartz are warm, spicy, woody, leather, amber, smoky, oud, earthy, animalic, rose, and metallic. Now the ratings are lower, 3.91, probably because a bunch of the young kids voted. I don't know. Let's see, the top notes are saffron, lavender, bergamot. Middle notes, cypriol oil, or nagarmotha. I have no idea what that is. Incense and rose. Base notes, here's the heavy stuff: leather, oud, sandalwood, and amber. This is supposed to be, it's Imperial Valley. Yes, and it's supposed to be inspired by Imperial Valley by Giza. I have, I believe Seventh Heaven is also the same thing, which Seventh Heaven is killer. So, let's see what we got here. And again, I just got this, so I haven't had a chance to wear this yet. I was wanting to wear this week, but the weather in Georgia sucks. I think today the high was 81, I think. The low was like 50 something this morning. The high was 81. We're November 21st. Anyway, so I couldn't wear it. Atomizers, nice. You can, oh yeah. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I am not a sucker for a heavy leather scent. This has it. Absolutely, it's got leather. It's the third accord, but unlike Lattafa's King of Arabia, which I still cannot wear that. It's way too leathery, and I'm like, I can't. There's no way. My wife hated it. I smelled it. I'm like, oh my god. I couldn't. And I'm letting it macerate, but it still has not really changed. This, however, it's got that leather, but the oud, and it has a hint sweet, not crazy, like the one I wore last night, Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. That's got the oud, but it's also very sweet. So it's very mass appealing in my opinion. It's not gonna be as mass appealing, but it's not something that people are gonna like hate because of that leather note. This is nice. I like this. Yeah, this is. Am I gonna wear this on the daily to work and stuff like that? Probably not. This is something more that you want to wear evening, night, in the winter, of course. You know, if you're like me, you like to wear either a shirt with a leather jacket when it's hot. I mean, when it's cold. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, this is nice. Ra'ed Oud. Now the way I'm gonna I'm gonna use these simple. Like on a day like today, this would have been good, but I wore something different, which worked out perfectly. This would have been good. This would have been good too. This is gonna be when and if it ever gets cold in Georgia. That's still up for debate. I'll be rocking this one. So there's a 3 Ra'ed. There is some videos out there, but I could never really find anything much about this one. There's a couple, but this one, and you can see big dent, little dent, no dent. So I just got this. I hope you got something out of this. I sure did. Definitely now know that, yeah, I was right. This is nice. This is not going to be for the young kids. This is going to be for adults, for men to wear. So anyway, till the next time, later.